What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're back in Sweden with my guy Steven. This one I was interested in because I did a video, Stevens, where he showed us around his apartment in Sweden and like the differences and stuff like that. And I also did one with Andrew, just showing the difference when it comes to apartments. But we didn't hear about like how much they cost, the pricing and stuff. So hopefully we get it in this video, which is $1 million homes in the U.S. versus Sweden. In the U.S., especially maybe Texas, I know they have some nice homes that are not even. They're like maybe $500,000, like 500,000, and they're real nice homes. So I don't know. I know for sure in Los Angeles, very expensive, but in Texas, you can get it for half the price. You could probably get a mini mansion down here and be nice. Because we do have a guy that's a millionaire, that's the owner of one of the top toy companies in the world that lives in my town. And he has a mansion that's real nice. But we finna check this out. Y'all hit that subscribe button and send down more recommendations. Let's see.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Back again with Will. By popular demand, because you guys love the video that we did with him talking about Denmark versus Sweden, some differences.
Yeah. It's good to be back.
A lot of comments like, wow, we like when Will's on the channel. You guys have a good team chemistry, good
we
vibe.
We decided to do the clothes together now.
Exactly. Speaking of clothes, this was a brand from a friend of a friend. It's a football brand.
I like him already.
A footballer here as well. So if you think this is cool, I'll leave a link down in the description if you guys want to check that out. But with that, we have a great video for you guys today. We're going to be comparing some housing in the US and Sweden.
Yep.
And not just any housing. We're looking at what can $1 million get you in various cities in the US versus various cities in Sweden. We're going to react to it.
Let's see.
Yeah, I've done some real estate videos in the past on my own, but I thought it'd be fun to have a second person reacting. And for those of you that don't know, the current exchange rate for $1 million is about 8.7 million Swedish crowns. Okay, so that's the judge. So we're looking at in that almost 8 to 9 million Swedish crown range in the Swedish, and then I set the range of 900,000 to 1.1 million dollars.
Okay.
In the US. All
that's
right,
perfect.
Should we jump into it?
Let's do it.
We're gonna start expensive. We're gonna start in one of the
Told you. First place.
most expensive cities in all of the U.S. we have right here in San Francisco.
Yeah.
For $925,000, this is what you get. You get
What?
one bedroom and one bathroom. Only one bedroom, one bathroom is what $1 million.
807 square feet.
Yeah.
I see why everybody in California is trying to move to Texas. Look at that. For that price, you can have like 10 bedrooms in Texas.
Only one bedroom, one bathroom.
That is crazy.
What $1 million.
807 square feet.
Yeah. So it's around 80
meters?
square meters. It's not exactly 10 to 1, but I'd like to think of it as 10 to 1 when I do the conversion. So if you have like a 200 square meter place, it's like roughly 2,000.
I got
There is definitely a difference in there, but that's just to give you an idea. But yeah, you can see like scrolling through this, like it's really not.
Okay, so it's nice because they have nice furniture and stuff in there.
Yeah.
But let's just talk about it's about 80 square meters?
Yeah, around 80 square meters. And I'll put the exact on
For
the
$1 million.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Who's doing this?
In the U.S., of course. Like, you'll see in
That is crazy.
apartments in Sweden are also quite expensive.
That is for one bedroom. What? It barely looked like you can get around
In terms of
All right,
space.
we'll get to this.
terms
I'm
of
excited to
space.
learn more about this. I don't
Exactly.
It's just,
But this is like super to only have one bedroom for $1 million. And if you have $1 million, you can afford nice furniture. So it makes sense.
It looked like it's in a
look
apartment.
at the outside. Look at the outside.
Look at the building.
I don't want to. We don't want to knock
What?
too much, but this building looks like it's been through some times.
I would have seen if that building was like. I would have seen if for $1 million one bedroom. At least was like a little mini house or something with a like luxury pool or something.
Here,
No.
it just looks like a random building. This apartment in Kansas City. I don't know what it's going to cost. Like I don't know what that
a
would
lot
cost.
less than $1 million. Probably a fifth of that. Maybe
way.
200,000. Maybe.
Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe between 150.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, looking
not
at
out
this,
there.
looking at this, you can see
Me
why.
and my wife, our house is at least what like 1,400, 1,500 square foot, and we paid like way less than for that little piece of nothing. Like we have like 1,400, 1,500 square foot, nice house, brand new, but big backyard for way less in Texas. I hope they get to Texas because they're going to see a big major difference.
I've heard like in San Francisco, there's like doctors and lawyers that are like still living with their parents.
Yeah.
Because they can't afford a place to live in the city. To me, that is just absolutely mind blowing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in San Francisco.
That's what
I've
I'm
heard it's
saying.
a great city, but like
You've not been there?
I've never been actually.
Okay.
I've been everywhere else in California.
Wow.
It seems like.
Yeah, of course.
Which I like LA. I like San Diego a lot.
San Diego's top notch. So.
But like, yeah, never been to San Francisco
Yeah, it's
actually.
too expensive.
But yeah, I've heard it's a lot like cloudier as well.
San Francisco is a great city. There's nothing to take away from it. It's that expensive part, which you can see right here. That's San Francisco has a homeless person issue.
I would be homeless because I couldn't get a place to live here.
Yeah, dude.
Like that's crazy.
Nah, it's
crazy. But your salary is probably higher too.
Of course your salary is higher, but
Not that much higher.
I mean, I don't want to be too crazy and complain, but like one of the great achievements of being a millionaire, I would imagine, right, is that you like I've got this awesome place to come back to. Not the same size as your college dorm room that you share with your friends.
So let's see what $1 million gets you in Kansas City. Where you're
Please let me go ahead, guys.
from.
Like
We did Kansas City,
Chiefs.
Kansas.
All right.
On the Kansas side.
I'm from the Kansas side.
Yeah.
People don't know that. It's split in two
Exactly.
sides.
So we're mostly looking at apartments, but because Kansas City downtown is on the Missouri side,
That's correct.
we decided to go with a house for this one. All right. So this is $900,000. So this is cheaper actually by $25,000 compared to what we were looking at the listing price.
And what do you get?
You get a big house. 4,000 square feet. So
Boom.
it's like five times the size.
It's huge.
And you can
It's
see
nice.
huge
Okay, that might be worth a $1 million. 900,000. That might be worth 900,000 to $1 million. Look how big it is. The square footage. Sure, it got a huge backyard.
living room, lots
Sitting
of
on
space.
a couple acres.
Like for me, like I might prefer like from the city standpoint maybe living in San Francisco, but like in terms of space, like this is a huge draw.
Oh, it's huge.
That you can get so much more space.
Ooh.
But look at this deck.
Yeah, look at that kitchen though. The kitchen also. Oh, the decks. All that stuff in Kansas City. This is a plug for KC, not just because I'm from there, but you're going to get more for your money.
Yeah.
And there's so much more land that we have this ability to build these huge houses for cheap. And, in the U.S., the only thing is we got tornadoes. I know you guys, a lot of you guys are probably Swedish. Look at this.
Yeah.
We are used to tornadoes. I've seen tornadoes. They come through. You deal with it. And
they build out of different materials too, like a lot of bricks and things.
We don't.
Oh, you don't?
No. There's some good reason why they do this.
But
Things
every
are built
house has
out
a
of
basement, right?
Every house has a basement. You need a
That's the
basement,
thing.
and you need to go down there because of that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because my cousins live in Nebraska. My aunt and uncle live in Nebraska, and every house has a basement that you can go in if there's a tornado or something.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how much cheaper. Like they live just outside of Omaha, and like my cousin who is my age could like live with her parents for like 2 or 3 years and then afford to buy a house in cash.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Easily.
And think about that, like somebody that's in like their mid-20s. Never has to make a mortgage payment and just owns a house outright. To me, that's absolutely. And the house that she bought is bigger than my parents' house. At 20-something years old.
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
It gets you more, man.
Yeah,
It gets you
it's
more.
crazy. So
That's a nice looking house.
This is
That's
very
real
nice. For
nice.
$1 million. I mean, look at that. You got a pool in the
That is
backyard.
nice.
Pool.
All this space.
All the land.
You can build. You can build a football
This is
field.
like a. This is like. It
That's
looks like
nice.
one of those like LA.
That looked like it's on about 5 to 10 acres, at least 5. But California is outrageous.
And
You
California.
can
gotta-
build. You can build a
This is
football
this is
field.
like a. This is like. It looks like one of those like LA mansions from the top, like with the amount of land and space
With
that
the
you get.
celebrity,
Yeah, like it's just like
type
a little private place
Yeah.
for Leonardo DiCaprio to hang out at.
Really cool. Do you get a lot of snow in Kansas City?
It's hit or miss because
miss?
of the location in the U.S. being in the middle. We either get one winter where it's just like destroyed, and one where it's like we're in Mexico.
Okay.
You know,
Well, I think if you get a Mexico winter, it might be worth the $900.
totally, bro.
All right, let's go down to the East Coast because we've hit the West Coast, we've hit the center and the Midwest, and now we're going to the East Coast. And I've done a video with New York before,
New York-
so
okay, yeah.
I don't want to do it. New York's very, very.
New York is almost like New York probably more expensive than California. I've been to New York and it's pretty pricey.
Expensive,
pricey.
obviously.
It's not too fun.
But I thought, let's get some sunshine. Let's go down to Miami.
I like
where they're
that.
speaking
Okay, Florida,
Spanish.
nice.
You're on the
Right.
beach.
Miami is pricey. My brother actually lives in Florida and it's not too bad. It's actually not too bad. It's a little bit more than Texas, but it's nice.
Down to Miami,
It's
I like
where they're
it.
speaking Spanish. You're on the beach. This is what you get for $1 million in Miami. And I was thinking, damn, this looks pretty nice.
That's really
nice,
nice,
but
actually.
it
Yeah.
looks-
2,000
apartment?
square feet.
All right, so half the size of the
half the size of the KC
Yeah.
place, but
More
way
than double.
bigger
Yeah.
than the San Francisco place. And look at that water views. Look at those skies. This makes me want to move to Miami.
This makes me continually not like San Francisco more and more
Yeah.
based on that. Just based on that
Right.
that house. That's an amazing place.
Yeah.
Look at all the glass. I need
an
sunlight.
apartment.
Like I don't know about you, but I need
I
sunlight
do too.
all the
I
time.
do
And
too.
just glass,
Yeah, that's
water.
nice.
I'm from a place where there's not a whole lot of water. If I'm gonna live in Miami, give me the pool.
Looks
Give
like
me
a
the
resort.
nice,
Yeah.
view.
If I move back to the U.S., I might be going to Miami.
$1 million house, yeah.
This looks super, super nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
nice. That's real
Yeah.
nice. Right
I'm
there.
not sure what the average prices are in Miami
That's a
for
good question.
normal people houses, but I mean, let's compare this. Let's just hop over to Sweden, but just for reference, 2,300 square feet. That's
Pretty
roughly
big.
200 plus square meters.
Sure.
So now we'll hop over to the other side of the world,
Yeah.
and we're going into this one was in
Malmö,
I believe.
Malmö.
Yes.
I've never been there.
Never been to Malmö. Right across.
You never been there?
I've been to the train station switching to
Okay.
go to Copenhagen,
Yeah.
but have not actually explored around Malmö. So this place around $1 million again,
Mm-hmm.
maybe slightly under, and I like how it's close to the water.
Yeah, it's like on the water.
Okay,
Yeah.
that looked pretty
Like,
nice.
really,
nice.
really cool view. You can see the turning tower here. It's very famous in Malmö, so you got
Alright.
a view of that. So you're in a prime location.
Yeah.
Right? Cool furniture. You got a view of the tower. You're
Right,
on
right.
the
Looked
water.
pretty nice.
I think it's cool. It does look a
many
lot
square feet
less
is it?
space than the Miami place, for example.
Yeah, but it's nice. It looks.
is.
I feel better here. I don't like feeling cramped. And that's just
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
it's my thing. And as long as I've got just enough space, I'm not saying it has
Definitely still look better than the San Francisco.
to be the $1 million mansion in Kansas City. But this is nice. You got
Yeah.
enough space. You're out in the open. You see some nice buildings around you. Good water. It's nice.
Yeah, but just when you compare side by side with Miami, it is you do get a lot more space in a major city.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I think this is
that's
enough
true.
space. It just makes me wonder, if I were to get a normal place in Malmö for 3 million crowns, you're not going to have the luxury,
No, no,
the same
no.
amount of space.
Yeah.
because this is the high end of the market. We have to also remember.
It's a nice kitchen.
But
It's
I
a
mean,
nice
super
layer.
nice.
It's
This
really-
would easily be enough space for me. It just leaves me wondering what a normal house would look like.
Yeah.
I am curious.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. This is not what everybody, the everyday citizen in
Yeah.
Malmö, is not living like this.
I mean, that is a sweet view, though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
How big is the place, though?
This place was, let's see, 95 square meters. So you get 1,000 square feet. So it's about half the size.
95, almost 100. Like that's cool.
Let's go to Sweden's
It's not bad by yourself.
second
You live
largest
by
city.
yourself.
Malmö is the third largest. Now
Okay.
we'll go to Gothenburg, which is the second largest.
All
Gothenburg.
right, Gothenburg.
And this is, again, just under $1 million at 8.4 million crowns. Again, 100 square meters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Just for reference, my current place is 35.
Okay, that
square
looked like a
meters.
little bit more
It's, 3
spacier.
times
That
as
looked
big as
nice.
My current place.
Yeah.
This is cool, man.
That's awesome.
This is really cool. That
Like
view,
nice view.
Have you been to Gothenburg?
I have once.
Okay. It's
yes.
nice?
It's nice. I went in November, so it was really
Mm-hmm.
rainy, cold. The trees had already lost their leaves.
Okay.
So I need to go again to do it justice. I am going to go again in May, I think.
Yeah.
This,
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
That's nice.
That's
That's,
really
actually real nice.
See, these places, they get it with the
Ooh.
glass and the sunlight.
The glass and the view.
you know?
I love the modern style. I think that's why this is
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I would live here. This look nice. This look real
Light
nice.
Glass and
and,
view.
you know?
I love the modern style. I think that's why this is my favorite place so far. And
Yeah.
then the Miami place I thought was cool. But both
Miami is
Swedish
cool.
places I
Yeah.
think were really cool because I like that like clean modern style, a lot of glass, a lot of like just black and white and neutral colors.
Yeah. That's what this place is going to give you, all of that.
Yeah, that's nice.
So you have a couple of bedrooms, a walk-in closet.
I like the open concept.
Right. What is that? Okay, you have a master bedroom, a normal bedroom.
I see.
A couple of bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh, two bathroom.
So interesting. So you get like 2 bedrooms basically, and then a balcony off the master.
That's cool.
Really nice.
Yeah.
But only 2 bedrooms for $1 million.
I know.
Yeah, it's been on the small end, I would say.
There's just that psychological number of you hitting paying $1 million for something that makes you think that you should be in luxury. And that's what is in our heads.
Yeah. That $1 million doesn't go as far as it used to.
It doesn't.
It really don't.
Also, we have to keep in mind we're looking at apartments, and if you live like a little bit outside of the state.
Yeah, I felt. And really, I think people don't tell other people. Really, a house would probably be cheaper than an apartment, especially nowadays. Like, you probably pay less getting a house than an apartment, and it get to be yours. I don't know how it works in Sweden, but down here, basically what we pay for our house is lesser than what we pay for our apartment. It's crazy how it works. It's crazy. That's another video I have to explain later.
We have to keep in mind we're looking at apartments, and if you live like a little bit outside of the city, you get a house.
There you go.
There's gonna be a lot more space. So, but even Swedish homes compared to American homes, I think you're gonna see a little bit less space typically.
Yeah, everything in America is also always bigger.
Yeah, we
everything:
like
food, people, houses, cars.
Everything.
Except for maybe actually Swedish humans. Like
height-wise.
I think they're taller,
They make them taller here, and they make them
wider.
On the cars, too.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Exactly. All right, last one we're going to look at today. We're going back up to Stockholm. This is Hornsberg's Strand. So this is Kungsholmen on the water. So I picked another place that was on the water. I thought it looked cool.
This makes sense.
This one is actually a little bit over $1 million, slightly over $1 million. The other ones we looked at were slightly under, and we can see 82 square meters. So you get a little bit less space than Malmö Gothenburg, a little bit more expensive, and this is a little bit outside.
It's 10 years old too.
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
That's a big deal right there.
I think it's really cool, though, with the water.
I like the little small living room, though. I feel like it's $1 million because they put in, like, expensive, like, maybe lighting and
like right outside your living room, basically.
Look at that little...
I mean, that's cool. Wow. I thought this was a
nice,
really fun, unique place.
See, I don't know what it is. I'm stuck. See, this is the thing. Like,
it's tiny.
That $1 million in there. If you go up more...
Yeah.
The layout, go up one more, just right there. The bricks that you can see outside. Are you next to someone? Are you next to people? Because that was that thing. I'm starting to get back into the same feeling I felt when I was in San Francisco.
There's another house like right on the.
And you see, you paid $1 million in San Francisco to live in a little small board next to somebody else who's living in a little small board. One of the cool things about being financially independent in that nature is getting off to your own, like kind of having some space for yourself. That is half of the psychological battle of getting to earn your own money. That's why I don't want to be cramped up next to you. I want to have some space so I can lounge. And so this
would not be your favorite.
That one's not my favorite. I know I've seen some really cool places in Stockholm.
Yeah, I'll put that next to the one in San Francisco myself. But man, I wish he would have did Texas. He should have did Texas.
So this would not be your favorite.
Amazing.
That one's not my favorite. I know I've seen some really cool places in Stockholm, obviously, and they're probably I don't know how much they've cost.
Some are more.
But
I mean, again, this is only 2 bedrooms, also.
Yeah.
For over $1 million,
and it's smaller than the other 2 that we saw. So
you could see like out of the 3 Swedish cities, Stockholm was definitely the most expensive, which I think we fully expected.
Totally.
Out of the 6 places we looked at, what was your favorite one?
Well, if we're gonna house, it's Kansas City by and large. It just doesn't make sense.
Kansas City was my favorite.
So much space. After that, Miami looks awesome to me.
That was my number 1.
That's your number 1. All right, because Miami just looks perfect. I mean, it's all glass, and I know that's kind of a cliche down there in Miami, like to have these places that are all glass, and they have their own style. But like just like over here, Stockholm and Sweden, it has everybody knows kind of what that is, what it looks like. So I would say, San Francisco would be by far the last one. For me, I don't know. It's just not.
And the Swedish places were all nice. The Miami one really surprised me. So I think,
your money.
Yeah, for your money. As far as your $1 million would go, I think that the Miami.
Sweden did have one I liked though.
Totally. Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, with that, I think we'll wrap this video up right here. As always, check out Will's stuff, link down in the description. Thanks so much for watching this one. Tell us which house.
Hey, definitely enjoyed that one. It's just crazy what you can get for $1 million, but it's even crazy that you can probably even find something nicer, even less. So, but like I said, we stay in a nice neighborhood, nice house, and the houses where I live range from like 200 to like 350,000, which isn't bad in Texas, and get a nice house. Get a nice house. So Steven, I hope you see this. Hey, y'all spam Steven and tell him do Texas, do one on Texas so he can see how much that you can get in Texas. I would just try the major cities first, like, you know, Houston, San Antonio and stuff like that. Property taxes are expensive, but you'll see how much more you can get for less. Like, you can start at 500,000 and you'll see how big of a house you can get in Texas for 500,000. But definitely enjoyed this one. This is important, especially for people who want to buy a house or, you know, got money to spend. You got money to spend, but enjoyed it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Send down some recommendations so I can check out more about the different things in Sweden. But that's all I have. It's your boy Dar. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. Hey, dog.